Latvia is the cheapest European residency that you can receive in 2025-2026 for mere 50,000 euros investment into the Latvian qualifying company. Today we'll talk about this program in a greater detail. Let's do it. As a Latvian, I love this country very much, and I know how picky and precise are the officers who are considering your application for the visa. They are almost pedantic. That's why every step in the process of the application must be precise and very well prepared, starting with the company that you are choosing to invest to in order to apply. A foreign national may obtain a 5-year temporary residency permit in Latvia by investing 50,000 euros into a Latvian company that qualifies under the immigration law. And this is not a donation. This is an equity participation in a functioning and operational Latvian business. At the end of the process, the applicant receives the right to reside in Latvia, called a temporary residency permit, which grants visa-free travel across the Schengen zone. There are 2 legal pathways to obtain residency under this category. Direct investment into the qualifying Latvian company of 50,000 euros, where you invest this amount into the company's share capital. The requirements to the company are that the company must meet strict criteria, taxation thresholds, employee requirements, financial health, and the compliance with the Latvian law, of course. Qualifying company may only accept up to 10 foreign investors. That's it. Therefore, the companies which are qualifying are usually disappearing because investors are coming in a big bundle. Now, processing time in 2025, the timelines have increased. If before it was literally several weeks, now the realistic time of getting the residency permit in Latvia through this program is 3 to 4 months. This increased period of processing time reflects the system is becoming more cautious with the investors. So the officer who will be looking at your file would be looking at the whole picture of the applicant. And one of the most important items is the origin of the funds. The source of the funds has to be very well established and substantiated, as well as how the funds arrived to your personal account from which you are required to transfer the funds to the bank account of the company to which you have chosen to invest. The officers will not even proceed with processing your application unless they are fully satisfied that the money that you are putting into the company are fully transparent and match with the profile of the investor. The qualifying company should be financially healthy, operating for a substantial period of time, paying taxes, demonstrating real operations, and having no history of investor-related violation at all. This item is super important because the Latvian government is actively clearing the market from the ghost companies, which were established specifically to attract investors. Therefore, as I said earlier, you need to know where you're investing your money. And now let's cover step-by-step application process. So step 1, selection of a qualifying company, verification of company compliance, tax history, financials, and capacity to accept new investors is super important for your interests. Step 2 is the investment itself. Funds from your personal account should be transferred to the bank account of the chosen company. Step 3 usually goes in parallel with step 1 and step 2. That's where we are preparing the full application package. We call this process case mapping session. Step 4 is the submission of the application. Application is lodged in Latvia or at the Latvian embassy, depending where you are. Step 5 is a super important step. That's where the officers will be looking at your application. They will conduct deep verification of funds, background, the company's compliance, and they might quite well come back with some questions. So we are usually prepared for it. Next step, the happy step, is step 6, when your application is approved, so you are good to go and receive your residency card. So what happens at this stage? You receive the residency permit for the period of 5 years, but you receive the residency card just for the period of 1 year. And every next year, you will need to arrive to Latvia in order to extend your card to the next year. Important note is that to receive your card, you have to be in Latvia. just like for biometrics. There's one more expense which is important to mention in addition to the application fee, to the investment amount, and of course to the legal fees, which is the health coverage, which has to be specific for Latvia and which has to be purchased for every family member of the applicant. And now the family inclusion, a very frequent question which we receive from the potential investors. So spouse can be included, children under 18 years of age can be included. Dependent adult children is very case by case and very much dependent on the circumstances of the main investor. Parents and grandparents cannot be included into the application of the main investor, and in case they want to come to Latvia, they would need to do their own investment. What do you receive in exchange to your 50,000 euros, legal fees, application fees, health insurance, and so on? You receive a residence in the Schengen country, visa-free access, of course, a free travel across the Schengen zone and across the European Union. It gives you the opportunity to register a business or purchase a property, the ability to apply for permanent residency in 5 years after you have satisfied quite a list of conditions, but it's possible to satisfy them. Now, we have clients who actually relocated to Latvia, started their own businesses, started learning Latvian language, and actually are indeed enjoying the beautiful country that Latvia is, the beautiful city which Riga is, and the beautiful people that are in Latvia, and the opportunities which Latvia presents. And now let me tell you how we can help you. We meet you at the airport, we schedule your appointments with the immigration authorities, we translate everything into Latvian, we of course give you a selection of companies which are qualifying and strong for the investment. We guide you through each step on the ground. You won't be navigating anything alone, from paperwork to practicalities. And just as a small bonus, because I love Latvia so much, Latvia is the quiet gourmet capital of Europe. We will even show you the best restaurants, hidden places, and the corners of Riga that only locals like me know. I am Katkova, your next passport strategist. I am Latvian and I love this program because I love this country. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. Or if you prefer to talk on the phone, please reach us. We're readily available to answer any questions that you have. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And thank you for following my channel.